All right, hello. Today, we have been tasked with finding a driver most suitable to develop for Malaysia's socio-economic sector. This is for the course SIX 1015, which is Science, Technology, and Society. And today we have picked a topic that is most suitable, which is cybersecurity, or to be more specific, virtual private networks. But before I get too ahead of myself, let us all introduce ourselves. So our first member is
Hello, I'm Jackie Munrait. I'm from microbiology and molecular genetics.
Hello, I'm Nick Muhammad Soleh. I'm from Faculty of Science.
Hello guys, my name is Yu Peng and I come from Natural Science.
Hi, I am Teron, and I'm from the Department of Mathematics.
And hello, I'm Timothy Tan. I'm from the Faculty of Physics.
So to prepare you for what's gonna come in our presentation, we will mainly be talking about the creation and development of VPNs, the importance and statistics of said VPNs, and how those VPNs will impact the economy. And last but not least, the future direction that we wish for VPNs to take.
So, when we need to understand, to have a deeper understanding about VPN, we need to come back to the question, when was VPN invented and who invented VPN technology? So, the origins of VPNs can be traced back to Microsoft in 1996, when the employees created point-to-point tunneling protocol, also known as peer-to-peer tunneling protocol or PPTN. This is the first VPN protocol in the industry. This protocol was aimed to create a secure network between users through encrypting data and forming a tunnel over a LAN or WAN connection. So there are two forms of tunneling methods associated with PPTN. They are voluntary and compulsory. Voluntary tunneling is initiated by the users and does not require the support of additional hardware or network devices like routers, while compulsory tunneling, meanwhile, does require this support and is initiated by the server. So let's move on to the next slide. Up until the early 2000s, PBTN and other forms of VPN were used primarily in business settings to protect against data breaches. But as the risk of the public gained access to the internet and people started transferring their own data online, VPNs became an increasingly popular method of keeping individual and personal details secure.
Okay, so now I'm going to explain about the importance of VPNs and the uses of VPNs. So first one is network security. It provides protection against malicious online attacks because it hides our IP address. So our location is invisible to everyone. All the data traffic is routed through an encrypted virtual tunnel. This disguises your IP address when you use the internet, making its location invisible to everyone. A VPN connection is also secure against external attacks. Number two is data privacy. It secures private and confidential information from strangers as we are browsing the internet anonymously. A VPN gives you online privacy by creating a private network from a public internet connection. Number three is adaptability. Can easily be used by multiple devices. Basically, any devices that has internet connection can use the VPN. Number four is smart savings. It can be used to change prices with location spoofing. Location spoofing is another term of faking or hiding your location as it requires to change your IP address to get better prices. Number 5 is entertainment. It allows unlimited access to entertainment abroad. Let's say a website is blocked in your country. We can actually use VPN to change our location to another country so that we can access websites that are blocked in our country. Number 6 is connection speed. It avoids unnecessary ISP lag to make your connection faster. So let's move on to the next slide. VPN's usage steady state. Now we have a bar chart with countries with most and least VPN users. As we can see here, Indonesia and India has the most VPN users, which is at 38%, and Australia has the least VPN users, which is 4%.
Moving on to the economic impact, VPN can help protect small businesses from hackers and viruses. Since small businesses does not have a lot of fun, cater for their online cyber security. And then VPN also provide market advantages. As you can see on the graph at the side, the VPN market grows exponentially as the year progresses. Many consumers locally and internationally would use VPN. And coming out next is for our personal saving. Since VPN allow location spoofing, consumers are allowed to fake their location to get a better price for the product they wanted to buy. And market dependency is also one of the economic impacts, as it will bring in profits and income for the companies when the government changes its policy for 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 the locals to buy local products. And moving on to the examples, we have Surfshark, NordVPN, and ExpressVPN. Since VPNs has earned a reputable amount of reputation worldwide, it is commercially successful as it provide many sponsorship, especially for content creators on platform like YouTube and Twitch.
As such, we would also like to discuss the future directions that VPNs could take, as it is still a quite new form of technology to all of us. But for future directions to take place, we need to go back and look at the downsides of VPNs in order to develop VPN to be better. So one of those downsides are the fact that VPNs, while it is used to improve internet speeds, it doesn't always do so. As such, since VPNs suffer from internet slowdown, we seek to develop VPNs in order to overcome this by improving the ISP bandwidth throttling, or not to improve, but to overcome it more efficiently. Think of it as a think of it as multiple points around the globe, and that VPNs will serve as a way for us to connect dots in a more efficient manner rather than connecting all over the place in a very inefficient manner, such that we are able to improve our ISP bandwidth. Other than that, VPNs are also technically not able to prevent attacks such as malware or phishing. As such, we do recommend that VPNs are programmed to detect suspicious links or even suspicious forms of spam by identifying certain letters and certain words, or more importantly, just links itself, as they can lead to attack by middlemen. Other than that, despite the despite being advertised as a way to be more anonymous on the internet, VPNs still suffer from some anonymity issues, such as the fact that some web trackers and cookies on certain websites are still able to track your information, and also the fact that we still leave forms of browser fingerprinting, which is basically a small unique piece of information to track our sessions on different websites. As such, we also would like to develop this part of VPNs in order to overcome these problems by masking information from certain websites without the risk of the user getting banned.
So, in conclusion, we can see that cybersecurity is very important in our life now. Most of the companies and banks are using internet to to store data or uh, or their informations. If any hacker get in from those access to those information, it will be very bad for the company or the bank. So cybersecurity is very important. We try to explain in these slides one aspect of cybersecurity, and that is VPN. We by using VPN, we can easily have a very good and very good cybersecurity and very good way to prevent those hacker to get into the websites or in the our private personal data. We try to focus on some history and how VPN was created and why VPN was created, some background history of VPNs. We try to explain the economical advantage of using VPNs. But still, this is not enough information. There are a lot of research and study on VPN and how it can be improved or how we can improve it. So we encourage you guys to study and research on this whole topic to get more information. And as we mentioned, we should also invest on local companies so we can grow our economy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you have any question, comment down below. And thank you for listening to us.